War of supremacy breaks again between Chris Mutsvangwa and Jenfan Muswere. These two Mnangagwa ministers have always been on each other's neck. For a very long time, these two are fighting. And I think we know why this is like this. We know how Chris Mutsvangwa and his wife always wanted to control ZBC, and they've controlled ZBC for a long time. At one time, Mutsvangwa's wife being the Minister of Information, we understand that Chris Mutsvangwa was always doing what he wanted at ZBC. And until the time that she was removed, Mutsvangwa was very bitter and complained even about Muswere the other time, saying that he is a dandayed and he has just been promoted because of the proximity to Mnangagwa, who is the appointing officer. Again, another war is broken out between these two over the information dissemination. And Chris Mutsvangwa has written a letter complaining about Muswere and why Muswere has gone on to give some information out. So ZANU-PF spokesperson Chris Mutsvangwa pens letter accusing Information Minister Jenfan Muswere of allowing the ZBC and ICAD to publish results of the ZANU-PF Women's League provincial election in Matnikaland before the party has ratified and announced them. So this is the letter that was written by Chris to the Minister of Information, Jenfan Muswere. And he says here, reference spreading party news without recourse to due process. The above refers, and it has come to the department's attention that you allowed on the ZBC 8 p.m. news on the 6th of April 2025, as well as the Herald of the 7th of April 2025. This was before the party had ratified the elections and formally announced them. This announcement was irregular and intended to preempt the due electoral provisions and procedures of the party. The other motive was to append standard internal consultation with the party leadership in accordance with the party constitution and tenets. Deriving out all this, the announcement is thus deemed to be of no consequence. The correct and proper position, once finalized, will be announced by this department as the rightful party mouthpiece in due course. Chris Mutsvangwa, right? So we know this war is happening right inside Mnangagwa. What is Mnangagwa's government? What has caused most of these fights actually is that Mnangagwa is appointed, by nepotism, most of the other ministers that are surrounding him. And there are some that are complaining about the processes and how things were done. With Chris Mutsvangwa having been removed also from ministerial positions and stuff like that, this has continued to cause a lot of tensions right within the Mafidi dynasty. These are people that don't see eye to eye. You see, the only thing that is the binding factor right within this Mafidi dynasty is actually Mnangagwa. In the event that Mnangagwa wakes up dead one morning, that's when people will understand how divided these people are. So he is the glue that is putting these people together because everyone wants to benefit from Mnangagwa. But that is just on the vertical line. But on the horizontal, there is no relationship whatsoever. These people are always fighting. They are on each other's neck. Last time, again, it was Ziyambi, again, fighting Chris Mutsvangwa and stuff like that. So they are always, wanting to each one to feel the power of the other, and this one nullifying the other and stuff like that. And this has been just the norm. But it is common with these ZANU-PF people because this is just a government of selfish people who are just surrounding Mnangagwa for personal gain. And if ever there's anyone who wants to prove to be looking better or wanting to prove that they are closer to Mnangagwa than the other, it causes big fights that will end up spilling out. Then the rest of the people or the rest of the country will know that there is quite some confusion that is happening there. But this is the sign of the end of the cabal, while we are looking at them also panicking because of the M31 and all the initiatives that are being put in place. We are just seeing the end of the cabal. So we continue to pray and believe God that the end has finally come for this cabal. Let them bite the dust, let them go. We want Zimbabwe to be free. God is with us in this, as we continue to pray for freedom for Zimbabwe, for liberty for Zimbabwe, we know that freedom is coming tomorrow and God is in it.